What we're really starting to see in the marketplace is an accelerated transformation for viewers wanting to watch their favorite content across any screen. It is no longer an experiment, but an expectation that consumers can view their content wherever and however they want to. One of the really interesting stats out of our video index report is the fact that over-the-top devices is the fastest growing device type for watching content across screens. What we like to say is that television is now coming back into the living room because most of these devices, whether it be an Apple TV or a Roku device or a gaming console like an Xbox or a PlayStation, most of those exist in the living room and are hooked up to the big screen on the wall. And so, we saw 350% growth in over-the-top devices year over year. And it now comprises, over-the-top devices now comprise over 16% of television everywhere viewing. And so it's an exciting trend and one that we expect will continue, which is also why our announcement around server-side ad insertion and being able to deliver ads into devices like over-the-top devices is so important. Another interesting trend that we're seeing with television everywhere, and as you know, Adobe Primetime Entitlement, what used to be known as Adobe Pass, is the de facto standard for authentication of television everywhere content. We saw over 2 billion streams authenticated last year, which represented almost 300% growth in television everywhere viewing. Over 80% of all those streams being viewed are now happening on non-desktop devices. So between mobile and over-the-top devices, it is the dominant share of television everywhere viewing, and I think really speaks to the portability that viewers expect in watching their favorite television content going forward. What's really interesting about the growth in television everywhere too, we talk about the fact that it grew 300% in 2014 over the previous year. It's pretty equally balanced between new viewers coming in to watch content for the first time and existing viewers growing the amount of content that they'll consume. And so in the fourth quarter, we saw about 13 million viewers watching television everywhere content, which was over 100% or more than a doubling of the number of unique viewers watching content. And all those viewers, all viewers of television everywhere content, are viewing more content now as they migrate from watching live sporting events to starting to watch their favorite episodic and film content across their television everywhere devices as well. Live sporting content used to be the fastest growing content segment. We now see episodic and film content being the fastest growing segment of television everywhere viewing.